Okay, I'm just reviewing the Kostyle boots today. So this is actually a Kostyle Combact that I've had for over a year. So I thought I'd put it on so you can actually see what one looks like after about a year's use. I mean, that's just recreational hunting, so it's not full time. It's all held together. No stitchings come undone, and they don't leak. They're nice and comfortable. So the one we're actually reviewing is the Canyon. So this is the Kostyle Canyon. Now these boots are made by Kostyle in Venito, Italy. It's the northern part of Italy. And they come in EU sizes from 42 up to 48, which is a big range. They are not narrow and they're not extra wide. So they're good general fit. So they're not a really narrow Italian boot like others are. This has got a bit more width in it. If anybody's extra wide or narrow, we've actually got insoles that could make up the difference there. So it should be able to fit most people in New Zealand. Now it's lined with a waterproof, highly breathable E-vent liner, which is a EPFT one like Gore-Tex. So it's durable. And the breathability is over 20,000 and the waterhead's at 30,000, so it really is the top of the range for efficiency. And it's also a reinforced liner inside to give it extra durability. And Kostyle is one of the very few that do that. Now the leather in is easily 2.8 millimeters. You can see there, the heel there. And it's all reduced sewing, so there's no sewing in the tongue, no seam in here, so it's a genuine one part upper. And the less sewing the better, because obviously sewing can wear out. Double stitched all the way through here and triple stitched in the heel here. This type of boot's more expensive to produce than one that's sort of cut here or here, because you've got to cut that one part out of the leather. So to produce that, you don't have any you've got to have one big good part of leather, which makes it more expensive to produce rather than made out of little bits of leather. It's actually the leather's actually quite expensive. This is quality Italian leather. So and with the one part you're going to get extra durability. It's a good height for general purpose. It's not super high and it's not low either, so it's going to give good ankle support, especially with that leather. And it's a reliable lacing system, nice and simple loops, easy to pull through. These ones pivot and double riveted there, and 3 loops up there to give good binding, so that's good. The insole it's a comfortable anatomically shaped one. We can replace it with others, as I said, thicker or thinner if you've got a wide or a thin foot, just if you need some more fine tuning for the fit just to get it perfect. We can do that. Those insoles do cost extra, they're only about $15 each. We can send some out for you to try and that sort of thing, so you can fit it at home at your own leisure. So another good thing about it is the EVA midsole. It's not as hard as some of the EVAs we have, but it's not super soft either, but it gives good impact absorption. This is from my own experience from wearing the combat version. And also it's low through here, which gives better stability. If you have a higher wedge at the heel, then you've got more that can topple over. It's less stable as you get higher for sort of walking, so there's less chance of rolling over. And also it's a Vibram Fora sole, which it's probably my favourite out of all of them for sort of durability and grip. So this is more aimed at a full-time user, but also recreational, because EVA is a good choice for recreational users who want to store their boots away. It has better longevity, and it also is a little bit wider at the base of it, you see here, whereas others tend to fit closer to the actual shape of the base of the boot. Well, these ones just a little bit wider, and it gives a bit more grip on the sole as well, because the sole ends up being a little bit wider as well, and that fairly much covers the canyon. So really there's just not much we can improve on. Oh, I need to mention also that it has breathability here, so that helps the boot to dry out, and you do actually notice with the event liner it will speed up the drying of the boot. The other thing though, these boots are really light. I haven't actually weighed it, but I'll put a weight up on the page, but you can just feel them when you get them. They're extraordinarily light. They're also semi-rigid, so it's not fully rigid, but it gives some flex in there. So it's a general purpose boot rather than an all mountaineering boot, so somebody can use it for hunting, you know, outdoor work, and any kind of recreation that they please. Thanks.